Hey, Randy J here. You can see I'm starting to cut this slip switch in here. My wife got me one of these to put my pins in because I tend to just throw them and stick them up anywhere or they'll drop on the floor. But good old magnets, they can make things easy for you once in a while. Anyway, I'm going to put this switch in and fire up the layout and see if I have any issues. And if I do, then I will address them. So stick around. I already have issues over here with the bad rail joiners. Those need to be finished. Got to rewire this. And do a few other things. So let's get this show on the road here. Pun intended. I'll be back in a little bit. Yeah, I'm drinking water. It'll be beer time in a little while. Anyway, I took some sandpaper and sanded this down. I had to remove this section because I wanted to get this sanded down. This switch, I'm just leaving it there. It's okay. And I sanded all this down. These tracks will be put back in and recut once that guy goes in. So, with that said, I think the wife's home. I'm going to have to help her unload groceries. So I'll see you guys on the flip side. This double slip here is code 83, not 100, but they have rail joiners that we can put in there 100 to 83 on both ends. But I'll have this thing, the track, pre-cut, so when we decide to wire it up, then I'll put this thing back in its place and we'll test it out, see if it works okay. So right now I'm going to take another break, and I'll be back in a little bit. See you on the flip side. This switch looks really good. I don't know how much electrical issues I'm going to have with it when I switch from one to the other. Both main lines are separate. It's electrically. I don't have a circuit breaker. I need to get circuit breakers because I need one for the main line. Well, two for the main lines. One is inside track, outside track, and then the yard tracks. So that's something I really need to look into, but my funds are running low, so I don't know how much I'm going to get to do. I know there's a cheap way of hooking up a circuit breaker using a light bulb, so I'm probably going to resort to that since my funds are running low. But we'll see. The layout's kind of a mess, and it's kind of cool to see everything scattered and messed up, and you know, the truck's on its side, and the platform for the train station is right here. It's upside down, and I had to remove it because this the turnout has got these things here, and we're going to have to put a wire down and then run it over to here. So that means I need to move this over because I need one for this track, one for that track, one for this track, and one for that track. So that's not my specialty. That's why I have club members to come along and help me out. So maybe tonight we will get this track completely put back together. Maybe we can run a train as long as we don't try to run from one track to the other. Again, like I said, we have two different scales of track, code 83, code 100, but I can live with that right now until I can get the proper different rail joiners. They do have the rail joiners that go from code 83 to code 100, and that'll be nice. So, yep. So the layout is in the state of disarray right now. Well, state of California, which is in disarray. But okay, I'm gonna keep you informed because I'm not going away until this video is done. Randy J signing off. See you on the flip flop. Oh, what chaos, huh? Always happens when you're working on the layout, and everything gets moved around. It's cool. But, you know, once in a while you need to do some changes, and it's good. Change is always good. Like I said in the last video, I really need to clean this river. It's all dusty. Oh, I gotta watch out because the dog pooped in the garage. It's one of the rare times she did that. But, yeah. Cleaned it up. All's good. Of course, she never gets in trouble if she poops in the garage. It's funny, right here is one of her dog hairs. It crossed the creek. Oh, that's a good one. And this poor guy up here, he's still doing the old radio station publicity stunt. I wonder if that outhouse up there is full yet. I'm kind of wondering how they empty it. But not my problem. So, oh, and you look, the women are still in line for the outhouse. Here, let's closer. That's pretty typical. Ladies' restrooms, just about everywhere you go, only have 2 stalls and a long line. So, okay, work's going to continue here on the Southern Pacific Bear Creek Division. As soon as Fred comes over and starts to help me finish this up, maybe we can run trains as long as I don't get a short from this switch. As long as this thing doesn't cause problems. I'm pretty sure it won't until I try to move from track 1 to track 2. So, we'll see. Alright. See you on the flip-flop. Okay. So, we have this switch in here. And everything is perfect. We have no issues. We're realigning everything to make sure it's fine. The only thing we do need to do is hook up the wires underneath because we had to change the location of the jumpers. And so the jumpers are going to be here and here. We have them. The feeders are down there. We will not hook them up tonight. We'll do that later. So, it's Randy J saying I'll see you on the flip side.